Hey guys, Chris here, aka Bricknit, and this is a very different video to something that I would usually do on the channel, but I wanted to try something out completely different this week because I've been run manic off my feet this week trying to do stuff and get stuff back for the city as well, and I love doing my Star Wars minifigures. They're absolutely awesome, but I just haven't had time to record and edit 10 minifigures, and obviously I want to get 10 minifigures every single week so I can actually finish my entire collection of LEGO Star Wars minifigures. So I thought, why not do like a little mini live stream like this now, and let me know in the comments down below if you like that. Not the live chat, the actual comments, so I can see later on to see if this works, because I'm manning this myself, so I'm not going to be looking at the comments for this video. But I just wanted to get straight into it and show you kind of how I do these minifigures. So basically, I have two massive boxes of minifigures that I have left, and obviously there's 6 greens, which are the kind of common ones, 3 uncommons, and 1 rare kind of one. So I thought, you know what, let's get some out of these, and we'll kind of look at what they are together. So let's just open up, get the lids out, and there's a lot of greens in here, so let's get like 2, 3 greens from there, and greens in here, 1, 2, 3 greens from there. Get a couple of blues if I can find them. That's a blue. That's a blue. Let's get another blue in here. That's a blue, and then let's get a red if I can find a red anywhere. Reds are a lot. Ooh, that's a small red. Hopefully that's a good red. But there we go. So that's pretty much what I do every week, and then I look through on Brickset to see what they are. So I thought we could do that live right now. I'm hoping this works. If it is terrible, I'm sorry, it is completely live. So like I said, I need to know feedback on whether these are worth doing like this. So let's get straight into how we're going to do it. So let's get all the green ones together. Then we've got the blue ones, and that's it. So let's go over to the other camera. There we go. So let's open up this bad boy, and actually let's zoom this in a little bit so you can get a better angle of these figures so they're a bit more lighter as well. So let's start with this one right here. Move these over. And what do we have? Okay, pretty decent. So there we go. So let me go into the screen capture, and hopefully this all works perfectly. I'm doing this really, really awkwardly. So it's SWO242. And here we go. So it is Newt Gunray, which is pretty cool. I think he's only in a couple of sets, actually. Oh, he's in 3 sets. So he's in the Star Wars Advent Calendar, Separatist Shuttle, and a magnet set as well. So obviously the main set being the Separatist Shuttle right here. But if I go back to the camera here, you can see what he looks like. This is Newt Gunray. Pretty cool little printed helmet here. No double printed face, but that's because obviously his helmet you can't see from the back. No printing on the back at all, just very, very simple, and no printing on the legs either. But he is a pretty cool minifigure, definitely a good one to have, especially if you're into like the original trilogy as well. So yeah, pretty decent one. There we go. So I've got a little podium that I put them on, so I'll put him on the bottom there so we can see what he looks like, and then I'll show you them all kind of later on, and I'll put this little bit over there so I can get them into order on my desk. So number 2, here it is. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Ooh, this looks like a cool one. So this is a Dark Trooper or Death Trooper. I always get the names confused for these, but let's go on to the screen first, and then we'll look up the sets. So SWO807. Death Trooper, I was right. Woohoo! So he came in 2 sets, which was the Imperial Death Trooper Battle Pack. Oh wow, he came in a Battle Pack and an Advent Calendar again. So these guys are Advent Calendars. That's probably why they're a little bit easier to get. But there we go. Let's have a look at him close up. He's got some pretty cool printing. Got leg printing, which is kind of special for a Star Wars figure, but he does have just a normal Clone Trooper helmet. Does have printing on the back though. Very, very cool. There we go. So that's number 2 of the greens. So let's put him again over here, and I've got to keep trying to remember to change camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. 2 pretty sweet figures to start with. Not a bad week. So let's get into the next one over here. Another green, and we have. Okay. Is this the right? I always get these like kind of figures. I'm going to show you him first on the screen here so you can see what he looks like, and then I will actually go over to the screen capture so you guys can take a look there and what it is. So SWO903, and it is, yeah, it's DJ. I was not too sure on this because I know that he only comes in 1 set, which is actually like a weird kind of like magnet-y thing that they clip together. There we go, that's the set that he's in. It doesn't really look like DJ from the show, in my opinion, which is why I wasn't too sure whether it was him or not. But there we go, he's a pretty cool figure nonetheless. Again, not really any leg printing or anything, but he's got some nice printing on his body. Nice printing on his back, and he only has one facial expression as well, which is this kind of like stubbly looking face. Pretty decent though, not too bad. But there we go. It's the third one on the little set. So, there are another 3 here of the commons. Let's get into this one. Getting the hang of this a little bit now. I need to probably put it further back. Okay, so this is another one from, I believe this is from Solo, Star Wars movie, but I'm never too up on these. And he's got a stud shooter. So we've got to see if you guys know who he is before I do and type him in. But if you go over to the screen capture again. Ooh. This has all been done through my iPad as well. So if this works, it's going to be an absolute miracle. But there we go. It's a Guavian guard, apparently. He was in 2 sets. He's from episode 7, so I was completely wrong that he's not from... it's the Ranthor Escape that I remember him from. And he's also in an advent calendar as well. Yeah. These weren't in the film too much, so I can kind of forgive myself for not knowing that. Also, it helps me understanding Star Wars a little bit more with all these bits, because I'm an OG trilogy guy, not really into the newer ones. But there we go, another one into the onto the back catalogue. So let's get into another one of these. Hopefully this is all working absolutely fine. Okay, some sort of snow trooper. Is this one from Solo? 624. So let's have a look. Actually, I'll show you guys first, actually. I just opened him and didn't even show you who it was. So there we go, that's what it is. And let's have a quick look at what he is on Brickset. The SW0624. And he's an ATDP pilot. It's from Disney XD, apparently. So he was in 2 sets. The ATDP pilot, Imperial Combat Driver. He was in the ATDP, obviously. And what else was he in? He was also in a microfighter as well, which is probably why he's a little bit cheaper. There we go, another one, and he is another 5 out of these 6, so pretty decent going. Last one of the common ones. Here we go. Hopefully all the audio and everything's fine on this video as well. And it's a droid. I always seem to get a droid at some point. He's just a yellow droid. So obviously these droids are pretty common, but we'll see which sets he came in anyway. Just because it's kind of fun to see which sets they came in. So this is SW0184, and I wonder how many sets he came in as well. Usually these guys come in quite a lot. So he's a commander. Oh, he only came in 2 sets apparently, which was actually a droid and spider droid thing from 2008, and one of these separatist spider droids as well. So he obviously came with the spider droid stuff. Pretty cool nonetheless. It's just a pretty normal figure though, so I'm not too bothered about showing you too much in detail of just a normal droid, but we'll put him on there anyway. And let's get into the more cooler ones, which are 3 of the more rare ones. So let's start with this one here. Haha! Han Solo. Now this looks like it's similar to the one that was in the polybag I had the other week. So there he is, and he does have his hairpiece as well, with his little hood. We'll see which one this one was in. No double face expression, so it is definitely different to the other one. I think the other one had a brown cagoule thing on as well. So let's have a quick look what he came in, which is SW0343. Parker hoodie. And he only came in 1 set, which is 7879, the Hoth Echo base. Okay, cool. So this wasn't the UCS one, but it is a pretty decent one. I actually had this set before. This is one of the ones that I sadly gave away, and then I lost some of the figures. But I still have some of them because I've got the Leia, I've still got the red C-3PO, and I've still got the Back to Tank Luke as well. But this guy obviously got left in that set, so that's kind of cool that I managed to get another one of him. I need to make sure that I don't lose that hairpiece. So that one side, and we'll put him over there. So next one on the list, put that over there, so I can put these in order later on. And we have, okay, some sort of clone trooper with his head stuck in his helmet for some reason. Okay, so it's from the Clone Wars. It's got one of the Clone Wars heads. There we go. It's definitely a phase 2 as well. So you guys know which one the yellow one is, but we'll look it up in a second anyway. Pretty cool figure though. Nice printing. Again, it's the weird Clone War faces underneath, which, yeah, they are pretty horrible. But let's have a look at which one this is. SW0184. EP0453. And it is a 212th clone trooper. There we go, very cool. Only in one set, apparently. The Umbarian Heavy Cannon, whatever that is. Well, with Ahsoka as well, pretty decent. So that set's worth quite a bit of money now. Wonder how much this figure was worth, actually. I didn't have a look at that. The figure itself is... Oh, if it's underneath there. Figure itself, if that picture goes, please. Nope, doesn't want to. £13, so kind of expensive, actually. Especially if you wanted to army build with that guy. You do not want to be army building with like a £13 figure. There we go. So we've got two more left, the ultra rare and the rare. So let's get into the rare, the last ones. Awesome. Okay, I'm surprised that he is only a rare. And I've forgotten his name, but he's from the Clone Wars, where he's actually like an evil character. Really cool to get him, though. I'm going to have to find 4 lightsabers for him as well, because he's an absolute beast. So he actually has double-handed lightsabers, doesn't he? But for the life of me, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, which I'm sure when it comes up, I'll be like, oh yeah, obviously. Oh, Pong Krell. There we go. General Krell. Because he was in a really cool part of the Star Wars, Clone Wars episodes I've been watching recently as well. So he only came in one set, which is the Z95 Headhunter, and I'm not showing you the screen. Sorry. There we go. Pong Krell. Yeah, he does have 2 double-sided lightsabers, what I said, which is pretty sweet. So he only came in this set here, the Z95 Headhunter. And he is probably, yeah, he's worth 12 quid as well at the moment. So not actually as expensive as I thought he was going to be. I thought he'd be a lot more expensive than that, but obviously not. So there we go. So we're on the last one, the ultra rare figure. So let's go over to this one. What do we get for this one? Okay, so this is another one from that same set. That's so weird that it's another one of the... Yeah, I am showing the screen. There we go. This guy's from Palpatine's Arrest as well, which was from last week. We got a couple of them from Palpatine's Arrest. Let's go. I think it's called Aegel... again, I'm terrible with the prequels. Aegel something or other, this guy. Aegon Cola, there we go. It began with an A. So, again, from 2012, and I'm pretty sure this is Palpatine's Arrest. Yes, it is. This guy is... Wow. Okay. That's a lot of money for this figure. That's mad. There you go. Because we had this guy and this guy as well from last week. So, yeah. Kit Fisto. I can't remember that guy's name. But pretty decent that we actually got another one from that same. So I'm wondering if I have all of Palpatine's Arrest. I'm going to see if Steph managed to get all the ones from that series, which seems pretty decent if she has. So I've got quite a lot of the Jedi Knights. So let's quickly just show you here the figures. There we go. So got all the ones at the bottom, some pretty decent ones there. These are the rare ones I got this week. And then obviously the very top of Aegon Kolar. Very, very cool. So you guys let me know if you liked this way of doing the editing. Obviously I haven't done any editing here, just live right now. You let me know if this is easy, because it's a lot easier for me to do this during the week, because I can do it on a Friday night, and it's actually quite a nice way to end the week as well, as doing one of these. But anyways, let me know which one's your favorite. Let me know if you have any of these figures. It'd be really interesting to know if you do, and I'll catch you hopefully in next week's one. Ciao for now.